Liverpool plans to secure a double £91 million deal in January, with little resistance for their top target. Attention! Liverpool ready to make a big offer for a star who could be their very own Bellingham. Arne Slot is now personally leading Liverpool's pursuit of an emerging star he tried to sign at Feyenoord. Hello, my fellow fan! Come check out the latest news from the Reds club. Liverpool is actively planning to strengthen their squad with the signings of Milos Kerkez and Martin Zubimendi, with the Real Sociedad midfielder being a potentially easier acquisition to make, according to Team Talk. Under Arne Slot's leadership, the team has had an impressive start to the season and is in an excellent position to win the Premier League title in his first campaign as manager. After defeating Manchester City in their latest match, Liverpool leads the table by 9 points and shows no signs of slowing down. Furthermore, the club is not resting when it comes to strengthening the squad and already has two main targets for the January transfer window: a left-back and a central midfielder. Kerkez, one of the most promising young talents in the Premier League, is seen as a great prospect, and at 20 years old, already has vast experience in the world's most competitive league. According to Team Talk, Liverpool sees the Hungarian as the ideal player to assist Andy Robertson at left-back. Although Bournemouth intends to keep the player until the end of the season, the club has not ruled out the possibility of selling Kerkez in January, given the growing interest in the player. The team will ask for at least £40 million to start negotiations, but Liverpool, aware that Manchester United is also interested, is undeterred. The left-back, who has a contract with Bournemouth until the summer of 2028, relies on his family's guidance to make the best decision for his career. Additionally, Liverpool is also monitoring Zubimendi, Real Sociedad's midfielder, since the summer transfer window. Although they tried to sign him in the last market, the club was unsuccessful in convincing the player to leave his boyhood team. The 25-year-old Zubimendi has attracted interest from several clubs, and Liverpool faces strong competition from Arsenal, which is considering making a new attempt in January. Both Premier League giants are ready to activate the player's release clause, set at £51 million, and try to persuade him to move to English football. Sources state that the Spanish international wants to play on the biggest stages, which may favor Liverpool. Moreover, there shouldn't be any obstacles in contract negotiations, and the player would receive a considerably higher salary at Anfield than he currently earns in Spain. According to sources close to Real Sociedad, the club doesn't expect to keep Zubimendi for long and believes he will leave in January or the summer of 2025. According to a report from a Spanish outlet, Liverpool is preparing to make an €80 million offer, approximately £66 million, for Athletic Club Bilbao's midfielder Oihan Sancet. The 24-year-old player is described as versatile and tactically intelligent, with the potential to bring dynamism and quality to Liverpool's midfield. However, this deal will certainly not be easy to finalize. To secure Sancet's services, Liverpool would have to pay the player's release clause, which is set at €80 million. Athletic Club has a history of obtaining large sums for their players, such as in the case of Kepa Arrizabalaga, who was sold to Chelsea for £72 million in 2018, a record for a goalkeeper to this day. This is partly due to the club's unique policy of only signing Basque players, which limits replacement options and makes it essential to retain their best talents, as well as ensuring their athletes are among the highest paid in La Liga. This is also a particularly important year for Athletic, as the Europa League final will be held at their stadium, Sant Mamés, in May. Sancet joined the club at just 15 years old and made his professional debut 4 years later in the 2019-20 season, coming on as a substitute in Athletic's famous last-minute victory over Barcelona at Sant Mamés. With 172 appearances for the club to date, the midfielder has established himself as a key figure in the last 12 months. After a season last year with just 6 goals, he has elevated his performance this year, scoring 8 goals in 15 matches. According to FBref, Sancet stands out in non-penalty goals, progressive carries, and pass completion rate, as well as performing well in aerial duels. These statistics suggest that he has the profile necessary to adapt to the more physical style of the Premier League. With his physicality and ability to score goals, Sancet has been compared to another young La Liga star, Jude Bellingham. According to the Algerian outlet La Gazette du Fennec, Liverpool is considering a transfer for Feyenoord's forward Anis Hadj as a possible replacement for Mohamed Salah. The Algerian player, who was already on Arne Slot's radar, only joined Feyenoord after the coach's departure to Anfield. Slot, who had an impressive start with Liverpool, with just one defeat all season, is now eyeing the 22-year-old talent to strengthen his attack. Under the Dutchman's leadership, Liverpool has won 18 of their first 20 games across all competitions, leading the Premier League with a 9-point advantage and also topping the Champions League with memorable victories over La Liga champions Real Madrid and German champions Bayer Leverkusen. Recently, a 2-0 victory over Manchester City put the Reds 11 points ahead of Pep Guardiola's team, with just one quarter of the season completed. Slot described his start as almost perfect at Anfield. Anis Hadj has been standing out for his strong start to his career in the top flight, and at 22, he was named man of the match after playing a crucial role in Feyenoord's dramatic comeback against Manchester City in the Champions League, scoring his 4th goal of the season and helping his team to a 3-3 draw. The report reveals that Slot has always wanted to work with Hadj at Feyenoord, but circumstances didn't allow it. However, now at Anfield, the manager is determined to bring the forward to Liverpool, with sources close to the club stating that Slot is already fascinated by the player's talent. Signed for just £1.5 million last summer, and with a contract worth £8,000 per week, Hadj still has 4 years remaining on his deal with Feyenoord. Given the impressive performances of the forward, Feyenoord may be ready to profit from a sale, especially if he continues to shine, which would certainly increase his market value by the summer. What player do you think would be the ideal signing for Liverpool in the next transfer window, considering the team's needs this season? Thank you for watching until now. See you next time.